Brought to you by Sprite. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal on 2K Sports, and the NBA season is about to begin. Tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Indiana Pacers at Bankers Life Field. The NBA season is about to begin. Tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Indiana Pacers at Bankers Life Field.
Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario? Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario?
Ayo, Bo knows this,
What?
and Bo knows that,
What?
but Bo don't know jack, cause Bo can't rap. Well, what do you know? The D-Dog is first up to bat. No batteries included, and no strings attached. No holds barred, no time for move faking. Got to get to loose so I can bring home the bacon. Brothers front, they say the drop can't flow, but we've been known to do the impossible like Broadway Joe. So sleep if you want, like who will help you get your Z's true. But here's the real scoop. I'm all that and then some, short, dark, and handsome. To show you where I come from, I'm vexed, fuming. I've had it up to here. My days of paying dues are over. Acknowledge me is in there. Yeah. Watch the record from the jump street, meaning from the get-go. Sit back, relax, and let yourself go. Don't sweat what you heard, but act like you know.
Yes, y'all.
Yes, y'all.
Who got the vibe? It's the tribe, y'all.
Tribe,
Real
y'all.
live, y'all.
Live, y'all.
Inside, outside, come around.
Who's that?
Brown. Some may I say, call me Charlie. Lay back on the payback, evolve, rotate the gates.
Contact.
Boom, bit with a brother named Tip, and we're ready to flip. East Coast stomping, ripping and romping. New York, North, Kakalaka, and Compton. Check it out. And wow, how now, brown cow. We're ill till the skill gets down for the flex. Next is the textbook old to the new, but the rest are doo-doo. From radio to the video to Arsenio, tell me, yo, what's the scenario? Scooby-Doo, whoopie-doo, scenarios, radios, rates more than 4. Scores for the scores that smother dance floors. Now I go for mine, shades of seashore. Ship shape, crush grapes, H the play tapes. Of an Ella, an Ea, simply just a leader. Base in the space means peace, see you later. Later, alligator. Pop blows a weasel in. So yo, the D, what the O, incorporated INC into a flow. Funk, flip, flat, back, first, fist, foul, fight, laugh. Yo, how'd that sound?
It's a leader quest mission and we got the goods here. Never on the left cause my right's my good ear. I could give a about an ill subliminal. Stay away from crime so I ain't no criminal. I love my young nation, groovy sensation. No time for hibernation, only elation. Don't ever try to test the water, little kid. Yo, Mr. Busta Rhymes, tell them what I did.
Heard you rushed and attacked. Then they rebuked, then you had to smack. Causing rambunction throughout the sphere. Raise the levels of the boom inside the ear.
You know I did it, so don't violate or you'll get violated. The hip-hop sound is well agitated. We'll never waste no time on a played-out ego. So here's Busta Rhymes with the scenario.
Watch as I combine all the juice from the mind. Heal up, wheel up, bring it back, come rewind. Powerful impact, boom from the cannon. Now bragging, try to reap a mind. Just imagine, vocabulary's necessary when digging into my library. Oh my gosh, eating I do stew like the one to toss. All over the track, man. Pardon me, as I come back, as I did, I had to beg your pardon. When I travel through the turn, I roll with the squadron. Row, like a dungeon dragon. Change your little jaws cause your pants are sagging. Try to step to this, I will put you in a turban and have it smelling right like the most. Chuckity choco, the chocolate chicken, the rear diesel. They were kicking, yo, bust it out before the buster, another round, the rhythm is instinct. The rhymes are on town, whipping up the sound just like original. Observe the vibe and check out the scenario. Yeah, my man. So what's the scenario? Check it. Here we go, yo. Check it. Here we go, yo. Check it. So what's the scenario? Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario? Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario? Hold it now. Come on. I love the Pete Rock remix. Check it out.
You know, if y'all can get creative video, you know, that'd be nice. it'll help me out a lot. Nobody took Kevin Garnett from y'all. Nice to see y'all share the stream about it, tell everybody about it, it'd be very nice. Like the man that's kind of old, brother. Still need a winner. I look back but I guess it's alright though, It don't hurt.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What I use in a battle for the line. Hit it hard like you're supposed. Pulling up blows to the nose like Uncle L said. I'm ripping up shows. Being what it is only 5% of the bids I'm adding rolls. That's the way it goes. Do you think I rake? I never drank point break. I own loans. Suckers got me running from the bank. Civil liberty, I can't see the pay a fee. I never saw a way to pay us after read the law. Then become a victim of a lawyer. Don't know you never saw it take cute. Getting me sued, playing games with my head. What the judge said, put me in the red. Got me thinking about, oh wait a minute. No, my educated mind say suckers gonna pay anyway. There's gonna be a day cause the truth they roll in. I posse up home from the ground, ready to go. Go another round, pick up the ride. On the other side
I got that.
when I find a way to shut them down, I shut them down.
No, we don't.
I shut them down. 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 I shut them down.
For respect, check one, hit the deck, let the man of the hour commit the soul power. For once I got to say, shut them down on the regular. Causing mass hysteria in your area. Kicking it for my man Chuck D. Del P.E. on the remix, hun, hold the flick, so check it. Before I step down when I'm in your town, you know I got to shut them down.
Who count the money in the neighborhood, but we spending money to no end. Looking for a friend in a war to the core. Ripping up the poor in the stores until they give a brother kicking down doors. Then I figure I can get bigger. Look them dead in the eye and they wish the fence is pressurized. They don't really want it to be another in the sky, so give some money back. I like Nike, but wait a minute. The neighborhood support, so put some money in it. A corporation sold, they gotta give up the dough to my town or else we gotta shut them down. I 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 shut them down. Alright, y'all, one time, here we go again. Come on. Put your down, hold it, come on. Oh, wait a minute now.
I'm fighting. No, what? We're 9th overall.
Yo, remember back on the bully when cats used to harmonize like, yo, my men and my women, don't forget about.
And brought to you by Sprite. It's the 2K pregame show.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal.
Still like some other stuff. D-Rose is hurt, so he ain't in. So my starting lineup: Isaiah Thompson, Mono Drumley, Vince Carter, Splitter, bench Ray Allen, Kevin Garnett. That motherfucker. Sean Lammy's in here, Yeah. I Clark got a good starting lineup compared to his. He has Stephanie Curry, Victor Oladipo. I think that's J.R. Smith, maybe Gibson. Wait. I'll find them.
Let's meet your Chicago Bulls. It's that time of year, mid-season NBA action. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, this is Kevin Harlan, and as always, happy holidays to each and every one of you from all of us at 2K Sports. We'll see the New Orleans Pelicans and the Chicago Bulls. The injury to Derrick Rose, this really, Clark, is the big news.
Well, it's going to be a few weeks until he's back, but that's not as bad as it could have been. It could have been much worse. In the end, given the way it looked when he was helped off the court last game, I think he'd consider that good news.
I agree, Clark. I mean, it could have been a lot worse. And I know being out for a few weeks will be very difficult for him, but this is probably the best case scenario when you really look at that replay of the injury from last game. That was gruesome.
Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. They've got Smith. Oladipo is out there with Steph Curry. Then it's Brandon Wright, and it's Gibson in at the power forward position. And pushing it up, here's New Orleans. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. And now just over a minute played here in the first.
Well, Josh Smith, one of the league's most versatile defenders. He's very strong and athletic, and he can guard either threes or fours, which gives your defense a lot of options.
Here's Oladipo, averaging 12 points a game. Shot denied, and they get it back. Curry's shot is good.
Yeah, 3 out of 4 from the floor, so a good start for this club.
Thomas kicks to Ginobili. It's stolen by Oladipo. Here's Curry. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Great job capitalizing on that steal and getting the easy points in transition.
Exactly how it should be done after a turnover.
Bulls moving the ball around. Thomas kicks to Diaw. The dish to Splitter. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Carter. The shot is off. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And I thought, guys, they were the beneficiary of what was some lackluster defense being played against them.
I agree with you. I mean, it was really shocking how many free runs to the hoop they got. Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
Here's Oladipo. Chicago grabs the miss. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, that was a strange game. Very shaky defensive performance by their opponent, but hey, they took advantage of it.
Yeah, I'd go along with that. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard as they should have.
And the shot is good.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in.
You know, the Pelicans did not have the best overall record last year, but they were a nightmare matchup for a lot of teams in the East and had a really good out-of-conference record.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
As you said, the Pelicans did play very well against the East last year. With the division they were in, any trip out East must have felt like a vacation.
So for the Bulls, Anderson, he's checked in for Splitter. Garnett comes in for Boris Diaw. And it's Allen in for Manu Ginobili. New Orleans also making some changes. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Wright. Josh McRoberts comes in for Taj Gibson. And Kirilenko's subbed in for Smith. And for the Pelicans, they ended with a 19-11 record against the East. Good mark for a nice young team.
And a nice precedent, Kevin, for a team whose goal is to make the playoffs in the West, which we know how difficult that is. You have to get about 20 out-of-conference wins to be able to be in one of those 8 playoff spots in the Western Conference. Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Carter against Curry. Thomas goes in. Allen outside. Lets it go from the wing. That's good. Allen's got his first bucket of the night. Pelicans trail by 4. Oladipo dishes to Adams. Steven Adams from New Zealand, the first Kiwi club.
And Kevin, he played rugby growing up. He says that it helped him prepare for the physicality of playing inside.
They throw good, Adams. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Vince Carter. And then for New Orleans, Adams, he's checked in for Oladipo. And it's Joseph in for Steph Curry. Now, a lot of people thought, Steve, that Chicago had a chance last year to do much when Derrick Rose went down, but they stuck with it and ended up in the playoffs nonetheless.
And they didn't just make the playoffs. They had home court advantage in the first round as well.
Here's Adams. The Bulls getting the bucket. The feed to Kirilenko. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job. Unfortunately for the Bulls, home court advantage really didn't do much for them as they dropped their first 2 games at home and were bounced in the first round. Another example of why home court advantage is desired, but it doesn't necessarily guarantee anything in the playoffs. Matchups drive results. There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust.
Thomas kicks to Livingston. Allen for 3.
Bangers.
No good, trying to beat the buzzer.
Everybody know that should have been a banger. Because it should have been.
And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And before we move on,
Watching that, huh? Let's see what else do I got. I got some Madden. You want to see some Madden? I bet. Let me put some Madden.